When you do, you will know what I mean.
Alrighty. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This is my sister, Anais. She introduced me to K-pop, and here we are doing a video about K-pop.
He is the one that decided to go down this path.
So, we're gonna do a video on March comebacks and debuts and all these new things about K-pop during this month of March. So there's been a lot of debut new rookie groups that have been coming out, especially in the first 2 months, January and February. But there's been some rookie groups, there's been some full-on comebacks from older groups. So we're gonna give you the rundowns of some of our favorite comebacks of this
The March.
Alrighty, so we're gonna start with
It's a full month. It was a full month, but we must understand that a lot of them, at least from the list, were a lot of Japanese comebacks. So we will not go into that at this point. These groups are promoting in Japan, and so we will not go through that. We're no experts.
No.
We're no experts. So these are just our opinions and how we see it and our understanding of this whole situation.
opinionated. Okay, our very first one is going to be TXT. You guys already saw a lot of my reaction video to Crown. I absolutely love that the song, even though it still reminds me about the song Middle by Zed. So their debut album was called The Dream Chapter Star, and then their leading single has been Crown, and they've won 3 showcases, actually 4, I believe so, 4 showcases. So they do music shows, and they've won 4 shows, so that's pretty good for a rookie group. Because
pretty good, because most rookie groups don't win when they first debut, so
yeah,
it's pretty good for them.
Yeah, so I mean, their dance moves, they look like they know how to dance and sing very well.
Yeah, for being a younger group, they sound pretty good. So
also, they actually faced a few technical difficulties in one of the game shows, music shows, and they were very professional on how to deal with that whole ordeal, which is pretty good, because sometimes, you know,
that shows that they've had good training, good background, and obviously they will have a bright future, for sure.
And I mean, like I had mentioned on my previous video, I don't want BTS to all of a sudden just overshadow their work for TXT, because TXT is their own thing, and I absolutely love them, and I hope they'll do way better.
Because as we all know, TXT is a younger group. As people call it, the brother group, BTS, and it's a good thing they have their own concept going, not copying, and so they can rewrite their own history, and so they're a good group for the young audience. You know, I'm older, so that's not my thing, but definitely y'all's the same age will be able to grow with them.
So yeah, so my favorite song out of their mini album has got to be Crown. I like Blue Orangeade as well, and they performed it on live, and that's
kind of crazy, because when was it, today or whatever, they are gonna start showcasing here in the US, which is insane. Yeah. So good luck to them.
So we're gonna fast forward to March 14th. What happened that day?
Mamamoo came back to end their series with their 4th mini album, White Wind, and us finishing the series of 4 seasons. And personally, they're my top girl group. Their vocals are very strong. Anyone that knows music and were to hear them perform, but also just their music in general, they have very, very strong vocals. And like I said, anyone that knows music will understand why I prefer them, just because you can like sense their talent when they're performing. They're very professional, very, very strong vocals. Like honestly, it reminds me of a lot of like Western art, like female artists, all of them are very talented. They do a lot of like harmonization. Their harmonies are always on point. Heard a lot of like a cappella stuff, so you know that they're not lip syncing, you know they're not like being helped, because their voices sound very similar to recordings, so that says a lot, and that's why they're on my top group, and that's good, you know. So we'll see what they have in store in the future, but definitely strong vocals, and I hope more people are able to appreciate them, because their talent is what shines through, and I think that's what's most important in terms of artistry and artists and music in general, is the talent that they have, not so much aesthetics or whatever. It's mostly the talent, because that's what is able to transmit. Everything else comes after, but like anyone can have talent no matter how they look, what they do, but the talent and the music, and if they're able to like come across to people, that's the most important thing. So definitely strong vocalists. I know they've been doing well, and so
I think they've won like 4 or 5 music shows as well. So
and obviously more excited to see what they'll be bringing in the future, because I know they'll have a long run for a while. Very talented, very unique, and so.
Did you have a favorite song from their album or no?
No, because I just heard it and everything was good, so literally all their songs are just good.
I'm so hot.
So we're gonna fast forward from March 14th to March 20th. That was another packed day. The comeback I'm talking about is gonna be about Momoland. So this is a 9-girl. As of right now, Daisy and Taya have not been participating in their latest comeback, because they have been out due to sickness and also personal issues. So it's the 9-girl group is performing as a 7, but their album that their 5th mini album is called Show Me, and their leading song is I'm So Hot. And I've seen actually a lot of reaction videos to the song, and there's this channel that I watched that they were saying about how the music, they actually connected all of their songs, like both their famous songs, which is Bam and Boo Boom Boo Boom, and they mixed this song and they made this song into something new and fresh. So that's pretty cool. All very young. They haven't had the best run because they've started out as a very unknown group, but you know, it's perfectly fine. But they've won 3 music shows, so that's good. But yeah, I've enjoyed I'm So Hot, the little catchy tone, their dance move, 2 little guns. Yeah. You already know I'm a big Card fan. I've been waiting for this comeback.
He's the strong.
I'm a strong hidden card. March 27th. March 27th. My group had their first comeback in 8 months from Ride on the Wind, and they just released a single called Bomb Bomb.
A digital single.
A digital single, yeah. And I was on my senior trip, as you guys saw some of my vlog, and on that day I actually woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning to watch their music video. But yeah, they released that song, and let me tell you, the amount of success they've gotten from this single has been huge. They haven't won a music show, sadly, but they've actually made like so many new records. For 2 weeks in a row, they actually were in 3rd place, so that's been the highest they've ever been on a music show, so that's amazing. That's really good for them. I think personally that's a really good achievement, especially for a co-ed group in Korea. That's an amazing achievement, and you know, the song, I absolutely love it. It's on repeat.
We'll be releasing more stuff. This is just the beginning of whatever projects they have for this year. And so, but you know, like they did change up a little the concept, which is a good thing, because just from listening to other things, like YouTubers and some other people that know their stuff, were saying that yeah, they started with a strong concept, Latin vibe and stuff, but you know, as we all know, everywhere in the world Latin music has become very popular. A lot of people are trying to get into that sort of genre and experimenting, so it's just becoming a little more saturated, and it wasn't helping them out really. And you can say and see that they've added more elements, more backup dancers, which is great, more variety to the music, and the music video, the production was really good. It was very enjoyable to see. The music video production was great. You know, they will improve and stuff, but definitely they're going in the right direction. They're still keeping with like the essence of who they are as a group, but obviously changing it up, and I think it's good because that's the only way that they'll be able to proceed and continue and be competitive, because as we all know, K-pop is very competitive regardless what type of group you are, so they definitely have to keep people engaged.
And I think they did that. I think they definitely kept people engaged. Like I said, they were able to climb up the ranks in their music shows, which was a very big achievement. I hope they do an album, even though that's not gonna happen. But like, maybe they might release an album. I mean, they could do a mini album. I wouldn't be mad about that.
They're starting off, they started well, so it'll be interesting to see, but they're going in the right direction, and hopefully, you know, everything concerning them, their company, management, and everything, you know, everyone can work together in order to continue their success that they've started this year.
Baby, I'm home. Baby, I'm home. Baby, I'm home alone.
Okay, so the battery of our camera died, so it cut us mid-sentence. The very last person we're gonna talk about today is going to be about this person that is part of a guy group that's been around for around 10 years.
I think so.
Yeah, and he had never released a solo track ever, or album, or anything. But he released it the next day, following the day after Bom Bom, and this person's Minho from SHINee. He's one of my favorite. From SHINee, and I was really excited because he is going to go to the military soon. He was gonna enroll.
He's going into the military.
Yeah, he's going to the military.
He's doing his mandatory duty.
And it was more of a farewell gift for his fans, and it was a very nice gift.
Good song. It's a very good song.
It's a very good song. The music video, I actually really enjoyed watching the music video. The theme or the message of the music video was pretty powerful too. Like, it's a good ballad. In the essence, it's a really good ballad. Anything else you want to add to that?
I'm saying it's a good song, good vocals too, and yeah, I think it's great that he was able to release something before he leave his fans, something to remember him by for the next couple months. And so yeah, I think it was great. It's a great song, and so
I absolutely loved it. And like I said, this is his debut. It's more of a debut than anything, but I think it was a good debut for him. Even though I don't think he's going to be promoting it or any sort of thing like that.
He did have a concert.
Well, he had a concert, but like I mean,
stuff,
like in the essence of how everybody else
but
promotes.
as we all know, there's a lot of, you know, they do a lot of those things, so yeah, but this is good for him, and now I guess only the youngest one's gonna stay.
Yeah, Taemin.
Everyone has enlisted so far, so
Yeah.
SHINee will be going for a little rest for a hot minute, but it's all good. You know, we must understand and respect their culture, their laws, and still
appreciate
the groups, even if they're not active, because this is just how it works for them. So
we've reached the end of our video. we want to kind of release this because, like, it's kind of interesting to listen to new music and explore new tastes. And like my sister said, you know, this video is a little bit opinionated.
This is how we see it. We've both come from musical backgrounds. We sing, played instruments, so we have a certain type of understanding in terms of music. So we don't see it as most people. We're not saying that people are like ignorant or whatever. If you don't know music, but given that we do have that background, the way we analyze, the way we sense, and the way we like appreciate music is completely different. We analyze other things, we analyze the music, the vocals, all of that, as well as the message that is being given out. And so and it doesn't matter what language or whatever. I mean, we both are bilingual, and we've been listening also to a lot of music in Portuguese for many years already. So obviously, like, going into K-pop, and obviously the appreciation we've had always for the Korean language since we were really little, has kind of like made us want to like understand and see how K-pop really works. Not so much, like I said, aesthetics or whatever. That all comes with it. You know, that all comes with it. So we are trying to you know, just kind of give our opinion and how we see it and our tastes and how we appreciate music and we see it, because we're all about the talent, we're all about the message of music, all of that, and what makes music, because music is its own language, and learning to understand it and appreciate it is a beautiful thing.
So, hope you guys liked this video. We'll be coming at you with the April stuff.
April's gonna be crazy. I mean, it
is.
already started kind of crazy, but as we all know, a bunch of people coming through.
I am not a Blackpink stan. Just be ready for that, because
we have a whole rant about that situation.
Yes.
Because we have a certain.
So get ready, because we are going to talk about that.
But April's a crazy month. The Lost in Heaven, BTS twice.
We love Twice.
BTS too. BTS. There'll be a lot going on with BTS.
So we'll leave you guys there.
Because
so
we have a lot to talk about. April, definitely.
If you guys want us to talk about anything else from other music, pop, Christian, because we got stuff about Christian stuff too, so or any other type of music that you guys want us to react to or anything, yeah, just let us know.